Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Bonnie informs Kate about the new lady whistleblower in Horton Square, who revealed Leo's scripts in her column. But Leo believes he knows who it is. In addition to the poisoned cupcakes, Kate is shocked by this and wants to know who did it. Bonnie believes it's Hattie Adams and that she knows. If Bonnie is correct, Kate advises her to take this tip to the station. Bonnie and Kate talk about the show. Days. Rafe visits Jada at the Salem Police Department. She wonders whether he has changed his mind about quitting and expresses her happiness that he is here. He arrived to drop off his pistol and badge, but he hasn't. After a restful night's sleep, Jada hoped he might change his mind. Rafe feels more certain than ever now. Why? Jada asks. According to Rafe, Roman made it clear that he could sue Paulina for firing him after he was hurt on the job. Will he sue? She wonders. After years of service, he can't work for a department that would treat him this way, but he doesn't want to bother any of them. Rafe leaves the forced days of Jada. Although Jada notes that they have previously collaborated, Rafe claims that things are different now. This is about his macho pride, Jada believes. How can this not be about his pride when he claims to have been demoted? He doesn't want Jada to quit, but she keeps saying she will. She is a fantastic supervisor and an incredible police officer. But you don't want to work for me, Jada continues. Rafe doesn't want to harbor a secret grudge against her. For what reason was he also almost slain while performing his duties? To destroy their relationship while working in these conditions? She is more significant to him than a career, so he interprets this as a message to pursue other endeavors. She queries whether he would return if she asked him to stay because she needed him here. Rafe is unable to respond to Jada when Paulina shows up. She alerts Jada and Rafe about the contaminated cupcakes and tells Jada they are having problems. No one on the show is aware of this until she hands them the card that was included with the cupcakes. Rafe is told by Paulina to go to the hospital and begin his investigation. Rafe tells that because he is leaving the Salem Police Department for personal reasons, Jada will have to find someone else. He leaves after telling Jada that he will see her at home. Jada and Paulina. Paulina finds this unbelievable. Rafe is upset about the demotion, Jada explains, and he doesn't want the job to get in the way of their relationship. They must identify the person who poisoned the cast, even if Paulina didn't want this when she retained Jada as commissioner. When Kate shows up, she believes she knows. Kate warns them that Hattie Adams might be the culprit. To make sure it wasn't merely food poisoning, Jada advises that they wait for the results of the blood test. When Paulina phones Kayla, she verifies that the cupcakes were contaminated, but not to the point where anyone would be seriously harmed. Jada promises to put an APB out on Hattie after gathering her crew. Kate Days and Paulina Jada. Leo accuses Javi of being a lady whistleblower at Gabby Chic and warns him that he won't get away with it. Leo reveals that he thinks he is the new gossip writer in town ruining Javi's soap opera because Javi doesn't know who that is. Leo informs him that he discovered him this morning with his laptop, which he claimed had all of his plots. Leo explains that he informed Javi he needed a second job, but Javi finds it hard to believe he is accusing him of this. As a bartender, not a gossip columnist, Javi explains. Leo screams that some of the ideas are so novel that he just jotted them down, but Javi says someone in the cast might be doing this. He knows it was Javi because of this. Javi Days is accused by Leo. Leo claims that he genuinely liked him and felt a bond with him. Javi shared this opinion, but Leo believes that Javi just accompanied him in order to use him. You're right, I confess, Javi says. Javi claims that in order to meet him and start a gossip column, he moved in with his cousin, came to town 2 days after his mother passed away, and took a job as her secretary. Despite the fact that he failed English in the 12th grade and has terrible grammar. However, he wooed him, waited for him to shower, and then committed everything to memory on his laptop. Then he came here and released it all in the 10 minutes since he left his room. Javi claims that he only fell for a world-class jerk. The fact that he would no longer touch him with a 10-foot pole while thinking about having sex with him on this desk is unbelievable to Javi. He tells Leo to leave. Leo sulks and walks out. Javi confronts Leo aggressively at the Gabby Chic office. JJ is run into by Gabby outside the Brady pub. How is his hand doing? She asks. He thanks her for the ice and says it's better. Have you found out why EJ dropped the charges against the Abigail imposter? She says. JJ says he did it at Chad's request. Why? She wonders. JJ discloses that he believes Chad will regret the arrangement that Clyde made with him. JJ tells her about the exchange of Abigail's remains for Kat. JJ doesn't think Chad would give Kat back, though, and Kat says she only did what she did to save her mother's life because she began to care about Chad. Gabby questions whether Kat and Clyde could still be collaborating. She might be a double agent who intends to transfer Chad directly to Clyde, according to JJ, who believes it's possible. And what will he do? Asks Gabby. JJ apologizes for throwing this on her, but he has no idea. Chad could be in over his head, but he wants to find Abigail and put Weston away. It worries Gabby about him. JJ claims he'll figure things out because he's a qualified police officer. He gives her another thank you for listening. She claims she is here to support him and his family in any way she can. She claims that Clyde destroyed her life as well, and she would love to make amends. If there is anything she can do, JJ promises to let her know. She hopes he has luck. Kat and Chad are pacing the Horton residence when Chad's phone calls and Clyde answers. He informs Clyde that Kat believes he has forgiven her and is unaware that he is giving her to him in order to get retribution. Clyde is informed by Chad that he comprehends and will await his next set of instructions. As Mr. and Mrs. DiMera, Chad tells Kat that Clyde wants them to check into a hotel, and he will let them know the address later. This bothers the cat. They should play a game of their own as she has been playing Clyde's game for a while. According to Kat, they will be sitting ducks if they stay at that motel. They can, however, wait for Clyde to arrive and bust him if they have someone else check in as them. Chad inquires as to where they may locate two individuals to serve as the decoys. Kat says her brother could assist. Chad won't do anything more to liberate the man who attempted to kill him. Then, Kat says, who will they use? JJ consents to assist Days. Chad says Kat, not him, it's too dangerous, as JJ enters. What's going on? JJ wonders. They are attempting to keep ahead of the game by sending in decoys, and Chad informs him of Clyde's new directives. Chad warns him that this is going to be risky, but JJ insists he's in. JJ is aware yet unconcerned. Chad asks if he has any ideas and says they need someone to play Mrs. Chad DiMera. JJ believes he does.